There are things you can do today that will change your dog's life. Not big changes, just simple things, like where you sit or how you walk past them, or even how you reach out your hand. Because where they ask you to pet them, it can reveal exactly how they feel inside. A dog looking for a specific kind of cuddle usually moves in slowly, holds your gaze a little longer, and positions their body in a precise way, almost like they're placing themselves exactly where they want your hand to land. And where they ask to be petted reveals a secret emotional desire and shows exactly what they need from you in that moment. So where exactly do they guide you? It often starts as a gentle lean, almost like your dog is softly pressing their weight against your chest or resting their head on your shoulder. When your dog leans in like this, they're looking for a good rub in a deeply comforting spot that mimics the feeling of a hug. A dog that craves touch on their chest or shoulders is often seeking reassurance, or they just want to feel protected and close to you. Sometimes a dog spins around and backs right into you, presenting their rump with all the subtlety of a parade float. This spot is loaded with nerve endings, and for many dogs, it feels great. Almost like a gentle back massage. Dogs asking for pets here are often expressing trust and openness, and it's pleasure-driven rather than comfort-seeking. When your dog lifts their chin and offers their throat or lower neck, this is one of the most intimate gestures a dog can make. Dogs looking for chin rubs might be feeling mellow or emotionally soft. It's their way of inviting a quiet cuddle. This next spot often ties back to a puppy's bond with their mother. Does your dog ever press their cheek into your hand or nudge the side of their head against your leg? It might seem like they're just rubbing an itch, but dogs who are asking for petting on the side of the face or head are looking for emotional security and nurturing, almost as if they want to be groomed or soothed. They also have special scent glands on their face, so when they lean in like this, they're marking you as family. It's their subtle way of saying, "You belong to me." This can be especially strong in sensitive or highly attached dogs. And if your dog paws at you or rests their paw on your leg, this is an invitation to join in an activity, to play, to connect beyond just sitting still. It's less about soothing and more about active, shared presence. They might want you to move, play tug, or simply pay attention to them. Be here with me now. Once you start noticing where your dog guides your hand, you'll begin to see these emotional messages everywhere. And here's how you know for sure that you guessed what they want correctly. After you've been petting them in the spot they choose, stop. Completely remove your hand. Not to tease them, you're not denying them love. Good heavens, we must never do that. But what you're checking is this. If they nudge back into you or reposition that same area toward you again, you are right. They truly wanted love in that exact place. The brilliance of this trick is that it works almost instantly and it makes your dog feel heard, all without having to put much effort in it at all. Though if you really want to make them feel like one of the pack, there's something pretty significant you can do. Remember when you were a kid and your parents insisted on family dinners? Your dog craves something similar, though they rarely get that experience. They eat on their own, on the floor, while we potter around doing something else, maybe prepping our own food. Now, I'm not saying you need to get down on your hands and knees and bury your face into the bowl with them and gobble up some good old-fashioned chow, but try this. Eating at the same time as your dog. Your own food, of course. Sit nearby, relax, and tuck into your dinner just after filling their bowl with theirs. It turns it into a shared moment. If you want to take that sense of bonding to the next level, try hand-feeding them a bit of their food instead of just dumping it all in a bowl. For shy or nervous dogs, this can really strengthen their tie with you, as burying their snout into your hand to take the food means getting a good whiff of you. And that means coming to associate the scent of you with the pleasure and safety of eating. Which really leads us to this next thing. You are up here, but your dog is down there. Sure, you're together, but there's a difference. They have to crane their neck up to look at you, and fun fact, some dogs don't even recognize faces well from above. They actually rely more on your body language and posture when you're closer to their eye level. So why not sit on the floor and join them at their level? What you may find is that most dogs feel more comfy approaching you when you're on the same level as them. You might even see them do a playful play bow or give you a little nose boop. Both signs they're feeling safe and ready to interact. If they do, take this opportunity to engage in a little, what behaviorists call slow petting. Use slow, deliberate strokes on their back with open palms, not quick pets, as it mimics the soothing effect of social grooming in canines. Studies show that slow petting can lower your dog's heart rate by up to 23%, helping them truly relax and feel loved. It's the perfect way to show love, though sometimes it's for the best to put the affection on hold, as weird as that sounds. Modern life is noisy. Every home has a TV in it, or music blaring, or we're scrolling through Instagram, loud adverts for anything and everything pouring into the house. It's also go, 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 and our dogs hear every single second of it. Some noise is okay, good even. In fact, for some dogs, leaving music on for them or a white noise machine while you're out is the perfect way to soothe a nasty bout of separation anxiety. But you know how tense you can sometimes feel in a crowded environment if everyone is just constantly talking all at once while loud music is also blaring? Well, your hearing range is 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. Your dog's is 40 Hz to 60,000 Hz. While you might hear a sound at 20 feet, your dog could detect the same sound from 80 feet. So imagine how much more intense it would be for your dog. Too much constant sound can overstimulate their very sensitive hearing. For that reason, something wonderful you can do for them is to create literal quiet zones. Turn off the distractions, embrace having no music on for a bit so your dog can hear the wind, the creak of the house, and the beat of their own heart. True silence is deeply soothing for dogs, and it invites rest, restoration, emotional reset. And to be honest, you might appreciate a bit of quiet yourself more than you realize. Though while they might appreciate having to hear less when it comes to one of their other senses, more is better. Let's talk up the W word. And no, I don't mean walruses. I mean the one that rhymes with talkies. There you are, out and about with your dog on the leash, and the second they turn a corner and into the park, they bolt to the grass like it's going out of business, and they slam their nose down into it, sniffing away like it's a matter of urgency. And to be fair, most pet parents let them, for about 10 seconds, possibly 20, but then they tug at the leash trying to pull their dog away. The thing is, dogs aren't just sniffing grass for the sake of it. They are in data collection mode. All the smells that have been left in that grass paint a picture of what's been going down. Who was there? What they ate? Were they scared? Was there a fox in the area at 2 a.m.? Yanking them away from that is like someone slapping your phone out of your hand when you're in the midst of catching up on your fave WhatsApp group. But not only is it worth letting them sniff a little longer so they can learn all the goss, taking a moment to catch up with your friends makes you feel good, right? And there's a solid reason. It has the same effect on dogs as sniffing reduces stress and regulates mood. If you can't do this every time you take them on a walk, I get it. But now and again, I highly recommend just slowing down and really letting them sniff to their heart's content. Even just 5 extra minutes of uninhibited sniffing can significantly lower cortisol levels. Having said this, generally, slowing down walks is actually a good habit to get into. What I mean is, not every walk should be a power walk. Walking your dog doesn't have to be a chore to get done. Sometimes, let it be more chilled. A walk for the sake of a walk, not a goal. What I like to call a decompression walk. It's simple. Step 1, have a long leash, or maybe even no leash, if it's a safe space, of course. Step 2, no corrections, let them do their thing. Step 3, no heel command, let them do their thing. Step 4, no agenda. You're not walking somewhere, you're just moving naturally, following their nose, their pace, their curiosity. What will happen if you do this is you will see their body soften a bit. More eye contact may happen. Definitely more tail wags. To put it bluntly, they'll be more dog-like, their rawest self. But I was saying how important it is to let them take the lead on a walk. And now we need to talk about the biggest version of that idea, what I like to call the dog day experiment. Pick one day a week, or even just once a month. And do you know what you do on that day? You let your dog lead. No corrections, no redirections, just observe for the whole day. They choose the route and the pace and the sniff stops when it's walk time. They choose which toys to play with. You never hand them anything. They choose which room to go into. If they want a nap, don't wake them up. If it's Zoomies o'clock, don't calm them down. Abandon your instincts to steer them and just follow. By allowing them this total autonomy, even if just for one day, you'll see their natural instincts rise and their preferences surface. Not only will getting to have total power for a day feel good, but it'll show you who they truly are. It's good to give your dog what they want from time to time. But do you ever worry that you might be going too far? Then check out this next video.